Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marjayet TV. Daily meetings of the Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi. The Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Hossein Shirazi hosts a variety of visitors on a daily basis, including scholars, clerics, religious and cultural figures, academics, seminary teachers, and public groups of believers from around the world. It is worth noting that these meetings are held at the Grand Jurist office in Holy Qom in Iran at 11 a.m. every day. Young religious activists from Isfahan meet with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. A group of young religious activists from Isfahan city visited the Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Shirazi in his central office in the holy city of Qom in Iran. In this meeting, these activists listened to pieces of advices from the Grand Jurist, who made references to stories from the past Shia scholars and their services to propagate the genuine Islam. New issue of Reply to Islamic Queries published. The new issue of the journal Reply to Islamic Queries was published by the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom in Iran. This journal includes religious questions and answers, as well as various articles in accordance to the viewpoints of the Grand Jurist, along with the scripts of lectures by His Eminence. It is noteworthy that this journal is published in Arabic. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi holds weekly gatherings in Kabul. On last Thursday, the Office of Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Shirazi held another session of its weekly gatherings in the Afghan capital, Kabul. These gatherings are attended by clerics, cultural activists. In the latest round of these gatherings, Sheikh Kusha, the director of the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, spoke about the characteristics of the qualified religious authorities and Islamic jurists. Nonviolence in Cooperation concern over violent crackdowns in Sudan. Nonviolence in Cooperation expressed serious concerns as the anti-government protesters who have taken to the streets of Khartoum and other Sudanese cities have remained defiant to the deadly crackdowns by the security forces. In a statement by the Nonviolence in Cooperation, we read, "Nonviolence in Cooperation should warn the Sudanese government against using violence as a means to confront nationwide protests in this country. The peaceful and public protests in Sudan deserve a peaceful and wise response, whereas violence and heavy crackdowns can only pave the grounds for the worst-case scenarios. The Sudanese government is responsible to relieve economic pressure from the masses of its people and remain observant of the civil rights of its citizens. Otherwise, it has to face severe legal and social consequences and damages to its popular image." Further, the Nonviolence in Cooperation demanded the protesters to adhere to democratic and peaceful methods and avoid violence at all costs.